Let's see here. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
A little bit. Let me see if I can hear you. Check, test, test. Hot mic, cold mic, check, test. Tape delay.
Coming in slow.
Oh, that's hot.
Coming in loud, clear, brother.
Hot mic.
Yep. Make sure that's blue. That's where you're saying anything bad. Switch Dave's standing too.
Good morning, baseball fans, and welcome to Roy B. Shaver Field at the Marion Family Sports Complex, Neosho Middle School, for fall baseball as the CJ Thunder Radio Network gets on the air this morning. And we're set to get underway for weekend number 2 of fall baseball and the CJ Thunder Reunion Tour, the last ride of the Thunder. I'm Craig Hall, voice of the CJ Thunder, bringing you today's game as we're set to get underway as 417 Icon comes in today with a 3-1 record on the fall. They'll take on the CJ Thunder 3-0 on the fall. Home plate meeting underway is Tyler Hartley and Travis Spencer, the head coach of the two programs, discuss who's going to be home, who's going to be visitors. We'll have that for you in just a second. In the meantime, the starting lineup for the CJ Thunder, and as always, CJ Thunder baseball, starting lineup presented by Pinnacle Bank. For all your banking needs, be sure to see Travis Spencer and all of our friends over at Pinnacle Bank. Leading off today, playing center field will be Braden Larry. Batting second, the shortstop, Aiden Spencer. Batting third, the pitcher, Deacon Endicott. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brody Pant. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Cooper Vedix. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Briar Robinson. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Caleb Bednar. Batting eighth, the catcher, Logan Haynes. Batting ninth, the left fielder, Axton Davenport. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, Thomas Hall. Larry, Spencer, Endicott, Pant, Vedix, Robinson, Bednard, Haynes, Davenport, Hull. Your starting lineup today for the CJ Thunder, and head coach Travis Spencer, assisted by Brian Vedix and Tony Endicott. And as always, the starting lineup for the CJ Thunder presented by Pinnacle Bank. For all your banking needs, be sure to see Travis Spencer and our friends at Pinnacle Bank. Still think they're deciding home and visitor right now. I think they were doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who was going to be home and who's visitor. Your starting lineup for 417 Icon, while they're still debating it. Leading off playing shortstop will be Jackson Parent. Batting second, the second baseman, Ty Mesley. Batting third, the catcher, Briar Clift. Batting fourth, the center fielder, David Johnson. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, Zane Stewart. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Roman Menke. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Corbin Sanderson. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Devin Epling. Batting ninth, the extra hitter, Andrew Larson. Batting 10th, the right fielder, Fisher Williams. Batting 11th, Travis Leaf, the first baseman, and batting 12th, the extra hitter, Caden Campbell. Batting all 12 of their players in their lineup today. Parent, Mesley, Clift, Johnson, Stewart, Menke, Sanderson, Epling, Wilson, Williams, Leaf, and Campbell today. Your starting lineup for 417 Icon and head coach Tyler Hartley. As the jokes continue at home plate between Tyler Hartley and Travis Spencer, and your home plate umpire, this name may sound familiar, Brad Shorter, and the field umpire, Bill Mulholland. And it looks like the Thunder will be home as they empty the dugout to take the field, so we'll be set to get underway here shortly. First pitch was scheduled for 9 o'clock. We had weather in the area this morning. It pushed back our start time. Teams were set to be here at 8 o'clock. Told us not to show up till 9 o'clock for a 10 o'clock first pitch. So everything's been pushed back an hour due to the weather activity in the area. But that weather activity sliding to the south, and we're going to get underway about an hour behind schedule.
77 miles per hour.
As Deacon Endicott comes to the
83 miles per hour.
steps to the plate or steps on the mound and starts his warm-up tosses. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, sir. All right. That's it. All right, we're set to get underway. Is Logan Rogersville shortstop Jackson Parent. He'll step in to face Deacon Endicott. The righty versus righty here as we get underway. First pitch, fastball called strike one. First pitch at 10:01 a.m., 73 degrees and cloudy skies as the rain slides away. The 0-1 from Endicott to Parent. That'll miss away. That'll run the count 1-1. Endicott steps and resets. That defense for the Thunder from left to right on your video screen. That's Pan at third, Spencer at short, Vedix at second, Robinson at first. Outfield was Davenport, Larry, and Bernard. The 1-1 from Endicott. Fastball tails in on the inside corner. That'll run the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two. That'll run the count 2-2. Off-speed pitch misses away. That'll run the count full 3-2. Sun's starting to creep out from behind the clouds here at Roy B. Shaver Field. The 3-2 offering from Endicott. Fastball drilled towards center field, and Larry, he'll step in 2 steps and on his knees, snag it before it hits the turf for a line drive out. Mesley flies out to Larry in center. So that'll bring up the catcher from Dadeville, Briar Clift. First pitch misses away for a ball. 1-0 is going to be popped up on the infield. Spencer's going to drift back at short and ends up making the catch before falling down. So Cliff pops up to short. 3 up, 3 down, top of the first for the Thunder. After half an inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base, no score. We go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field, Marion Family Sports Complex at Neosho Middle School down in Neosho, Missouri, for fall baseball. CJ Thunder Radio Network. We go to the bottom of the first, no score here, as the Thunder will come to bat facing 417 Icon and their right-handed pitcher, Roman Minke. Minke, Logan Rogersville product. He's finishing up his warm-up tosses. He'll face the Thunder lineup, due up top of the order, Larry, Spencer, and Endicott. As Clift will finish up the warm-up tosses, takes it down, and we're set to get underway here in the bottom of the first. Again, just underway, no score. Hour behind schedule due to the weather. And in his step with Braden Larry, the left-handed hitting outfielder, looking for his first hit on the fall in 6 at-bats. Has walked 4 times, scored 4 times. First pitch he sees, he drills it to the deep right center field, and Johnson drifts back, and it's going to be off his glove to the wall. Larry's rounded second. He's motoring for third, and he's going to be in there sliding with a leadoff triple. One pitch, and a deep fly ball to right center gets down, and Larry leads off on a one-pitch triple. So runner on third already, and that'll bring up Aiden Spencer, the shortstop today. Spencer, 2 for 5 on the fall, batting .400, a pair of walks, scored 3 runs, driven in 1 so far. First pitch he sees from Minke. That's going to be a hard ground ball towards short. That'll be fielded by Parent. He'll throw across to Leaf in time to retire Spencer, but Larry scores on the ground out, so it'll be an RBI 6-3 ground out, 2 pitches, and already a run home here for the Thunder at the top of the bottom of the first. That'll bring up the pitcher, the right-handed hitting Deacon Endicott. Endicott off to a hot start this fall. He's 5 for 8, has driven in 6 runs in 3 games, 625 average on the fall. A pair of base hits, a pair of doubles, and a 2-run home run all in fall ball action. First pitch he sees, off-speed pitch from Minke, fouls it off at the plate. 1-0 early here. Thunder lead. Ground ball, chop foul. And that'll run the count. No balls at 2 strikes. The 0-2, Minke to Endicott. Off-speed pitch into the turf. He swings and misses. Cliff's going to track it down. Fire to first, not in time. So Endicott's going to reach on a drop third strike. So that'll bring up Brody Pant, the third baseman. Pant, in 2 games this fall, he's 1 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch 3 times and has walked. First pitch he sees from Minke, swung on a miss for a strike. One run across, runner at first, Endicott. The 0-1, Minke to Pant, runs in on Pant. He'll take it for a ball. That'll run the count 1-1. The 1-1, there goes Endicott. Off-speed pitch, taken. No throw, so Endicott takes second base without a throw. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Endicott leads up in second. The 2-1 to Pant. Fastball's going to be chopped between third and short, and it's going to be stopped by Parent in the hole, but no play at first. So infield single for Pant as Endicott takes third. That'll bring up the second baseman, Cooper Vedix. Vedix 4 for 8 on the fall. 4 hits and 8 at-bats. He's batting .500. Couple runs scored. All 4 of his hits are singles. 1 RBI to his credit. First and third, 1 out, and a 1-0 ball game. There goes Pant. Ground ball towards the hole at second base, just where that was where Mesley was, and he abandoned it to go cover on the stolen base. And hit and run RBI single for Vedix. Scores Endicott. So Pant goes first to third. Vedix drives in a run on the hit and run RBI single. He'll move up to second base on the throw. So now second and third. 1 out as Briar Robinson steps in. Robinson also off to a hot start this fall. 4 for 7, batting .571. A walk. A run scored, a couple RBIs of his 4 hits. 2 singles and a pair of doubles. Correction, 3 singles and a double for Robinson this fall. So Pant leads off from third. Endicott from... Excuse me, not Endicott. Pant from third. Vedix from second. First pitch to Robinson, outside corner, called a strike. Righty on lefty here. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch, chopped down the first baseline foul. It's Tony Endicott coaching at first, fields it. That'll make the count 0-2. The 0-2, Minky to Robinson. Fastball misses away. That'll make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two to nothing here early. Bottom of the first, Thunder lead. Off-speed pitch spoiled by Robinson. And we'll reset 1 and 2. Again, the 1-2. Fastball goes up, and that'll run the count to 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Vedix off second, Pant off third. Fastball misses up high, and that'll run the count full 3 and 2. The 3-2, Minky, Robinson. Chop towards third. They're going to come home for Pant, and not in time. So Robinson, he'll drive in a run there on the fielder's choice, and Vedix will move up to third. So Pant scores the 3rd run here in the bottom of the 1st. So 3 runs across here as Caleb Bernard steps in. First time he'll face Minky. Runner goes. That fastball misses in, and Robinson takes second base without a throw. 1-0 the count now to Bernard. Second and third, 1 out for Bernard as Vedix leads off from third. There's another chopper. This one down the third base line, and it's going to end up getting field foul. Epling fielded it in foul territory. Last play, Epling fielded the big hop off of Robinson's bat and chose to go home to Clift, but the throw wasn't in time as Pant, with his speed, was able to beat it without even sliding. So that'll make the count 1-1 now. The 1-1. Fastball misses up high, runs the count to 2-1. Sun's definitely starting to break out from behind the clouds now as the rain moves to the south. The 2-1. Fastball popped up on the infield, sky high. It's going to be Clift and Minke will give way and actually make the play. So Bernard pops up on the infield for the second out. So second and third, now 2 down, as the catcher Logan Haynes steps in. Haynes, 286 in the fall, 2 hits and 7 at-bats. He's got 1 walk, a couple runs scored, 2 RBIs on his 2 singles this fall. First pitch he sees in the turf. Nice stop by Clift. That'll keep Vedix at third. The 1-0 drilled, but it's going to be foul down the left field line. Fastball up in the zone, and he turned on it. Got the barrel, but just too early. So I run the count 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball misses away. That'll run the count 1-1. Or 2-1, I should say. Two balls, 1 strike to count to the catcher, Logan Haynes. Into the turf, nice stop by Cliff. That'll make the count 3 balls and 1 strike. Defense plays Haynes straight away. Robinson with a 2-out lead from second base. He's looking to score on contact. Vedix from third, the 3-1. We foul tip back to the backstop. That'll make the count full 3-2. Righty on righty, the 3-2 set. Minke delivers. Fastball, that one's going to be popped up in the infield too. This one's going to be for Clift. He's going to get it in foul territory and make the play inside his catcher's box. So, 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 left on base. So after 1 complete, Thunder lead 3-0. Listen to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field, Marion Family Sports Complex at Neosho Middle School in Neosho, Missouri for fall baseball. Fall tournament number 2 for the CJ Thunder, and we're proud to bring it to you on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. As we head to the top of the second, 417 Icon due up, 4-5-6. David Johnson, Zane Stewart, and Roman Minke will face Deacon Endicott for his second inning of work. Johnson, the center fielder from Logan Rogersville. As Logan Haynes takes it down, and we're set to get underway here. Endicott, first inning, 3 up, 3 down. A strikeout, a fly out to center, and a pop up to short. Set to face the left-handed hitting Johnson. First pitch misses up high for a ball. The 1-0. Fastball in the inside corner, called a strike. The 1-1. Misses away. That'll run the count to 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Two one. Foul tip squeezed by Haynes. That'll make the count 2-2. The cleanup hitter, David Johnson. Fastball misses in. That'll run the count full 3-2. The 3-2 Endicott to Johnson. That's going to be chop foul. We'll reset. That fastball misses up and in, and that'll be a leadoff walk for Johnson. So that'll bring up the extra hitter, Zane Stewart, from Nixa. First base runner of the game for 417 Icon. Briar Robinson will hold him on at first. Thomas Hull now at second base as Braden Larry slides over to right center as they'll shade Stewart towards right. First pitch from Endicott misses up high for a ball. Sets and delivers. Fastball down the pipe for a strike. I'll even count at 1-1. Infield defense straight away. The 1-1. This is into the turf. Blocked by Haynes. No advance by Johnson. Pant playing off the line at third. Davenport, Larry, and Bernard in your outfield left to right still. The 2-1 misses away. That'll run the count to 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to count to Zane Stewart. Fastball misses in, and I'll be back-to-back walks for 417 here to start the second. 3-0 score. Thunder lead as Tony Endicott is going to come out and have a word with his son Deacon, assistant coach Tony, former Pitt State and Carl Junction High School pitcher. And the conference ends on the mound, and that'll bring the pitcher from Logan Rogersville, Roman Minke, to the plate. So 2 on, no outs here. Thunder in a jam here at the top of the second. 3-0 ball game. First pitch to Minke. Tails in for a ball. Endicott's got good movement on his fastball, just struggling to get it into the zone right here. Endicott, the 1-0 to Minke. Fastball, that one's down the pipe for a strike. Endicott with the 1-1. Fastball, that's going to be chopped towards the mound. Endicott will come off the mound and field it. And he'll flip to Robinson to retire Minke 1-3. And then Robinson goes across the time in a pant to try to get Johnson, not in time. So runners on second and third with 1 out. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Corbin Sanderson from McDonald County. First pitch, fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count. Defensively, infield is in. Pant, Spencer, Hull, and Robinson are in on the infield with his runners at second and third and 1 out. Fastball swung on a miss for a strike. That'll run the count 0-2. This left fielder from McDonald County, Corbin Sanderson. The 0-2. Fastball. Home plate umpire Brad Shorter says yes, he did. Went all around, so that'll be a strikeout. Big strikeout there for Endicott for out number 2, and that'll bring up the third baseman from McDonald County, Devin Epling. 2 down now. Runners on second and third. Fastball swung on a miss for a strike. Pair of walks to start the inning, then a ground ball and a strikeout. The 0-1. Fastball misses up high. I'll run the count 1-1. The 1-1 Endicott. That's going to be on the outside corner and fouled back and out of play. So that'll make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson at third, Stewart at second. Epling, 1-2 count. And the pitch from Endicott. Fastball called strike 3. And Epling will go down looking for the third strikeout of the game for Endicott. For 4-1-7 in the top of the second, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on base after 1.5. CJ Thunder lead 3-0. You'll listen to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field, Merriam Family Sports Complex at Neosho Middle School for fall baseball. CJ Thunder here as we go to the bottom of the second. CJ Thunder lead 3-0. Due up for the Thunder will be 9-10-1. The left fielder, Axton Davenport, the second baseman, Thomas Hull, and the center fielder, Braden Larry. They'll face Minke for his second inning of work. Thunder, 3 runs on 3 hits in the first inning. Leadoff triple by Larry, and then RBI hits from Spencer, Vedix, and Robinson. First pitch to Davenport on the outside corner, called strike. Curveball misses up high. That'll run the count 1-1. Davenport off to a hot start this fall also. 429. He's 3 hits and 7 at-bats. Run scored, 2 RBIs, a couple singles and a triple. Was 3 for 3 here 2 weeks ago on Saturday. The 1-1 misses down and in, runs the count to 2-1. The 2-1 down the pipe for a strike. That'll run a count 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball tails in on the inside corner, called strike 3, and Davenport's down looking. So 1 out here in the top of the first. That'll bring up the left-handed hitting Thomas Hull. Started the game as the AH, now in the game as the second baseman. Hull looking for his first hit of the fall. He's 0 for 3 with 4 walks. Has scored a run. Minke, the Hull. That's going to be a line drive single. First pitch swinging. Thomas Hull with his first hit of the fall. So 1 out single by Hull. That'll bring up the top of the order. And Braden Larry, who tripled to right center to lead off the game on the first pitch he saw. So Larry, 1 for 1 with a triple and a run scored today. He'll step in to face Minke for a second time. Hull leads off from first, held on by Leaf. First pitch. Off-speed pitch, called strike 1 on the outside corner. The 0-1. That one's going to be lifted towards center field as Johnson tracks it down, and he'll make the catch in deep left center. So Larry flies out to Johnson in deep center. That'll bring up Aiden Spencer. Spencer, RBI ground out in the first inning. 2 down, runner on first, Hull. They're not holding him now. Leaf will play behind now. He'll slide back in. First pitch fastball, called strike 1. Now they're holding on Hull at first base. The 0-1 to Spencer. Breaking ball, called strike 2. That'll run the count. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 misses up high for a ball. 1-2 the count to Aiden Spencer, the shortstop. The 1-2. Breaking ball, called strike 3, and Spencer goes down on strikes. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left off on base. After 2 complete, Thunder lead 3-0. Listen to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field at Marion Family Sports Complex, Neosho Middle School, Neosho, Missouri, on a partly cloudy, beautiful Saturday morning in southwest Missouri for fall baseball. CJ Thunder and 417 Icon as we go to the top of the third, and CJ Thunder lead 3-0. Due up for 417. Be the 9, 10, 11 part of their order. Andrew Larson, Fisher Williams, and Travis Leaf. Larson, the extra hitter from Nixa. First pitch, top of the third fastball, called strike one to Andrew Larson, the right-hand hitting extra hitter from Nixa. The 0-1, all the way back here to the broadcast booth. That'll run the count 1-1. 417 Icon batting 12 guys today. This is the number 9 hitter in the order, the extra hitter. Fastball, outside corner, called strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Fastball misses up high, runs the count 2-2. Endicott, 3 strikeouts so far today. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. 2 were the second were huge. Runner on second and third and no outs. Got a ground out. Strikeout as Larson will swing and miss for strike 3 here for the 4th strikeout of the ball game for Endicott. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Fisher Williams. He'll step in to see Endicott for the first time today. Bolivar Liberator. Fisher drove all the way today. Play. First pitch to Williams. Swung on a miss or foul tipped into the glove of Haynes and squeezed for a strike. Allowed 1 hit. That pitch misses wide for a ball. In that 3 innings work, he allowed 1 hit, struck out 6, and only walked 1. Thunder pitching 2 weeks ago did not allow a run at all in 3 games. 16 innings of shutout baseball with 29 combined strikeouts. That pitch is fouled back to the screen. So 1 ball, 2 strike now the count to the 10-hole hitter Fisher Williams. A lot of kids from the Ozark Mountain Conference for 417. You got Logan Rogersville, 3 players from Logan Rogersville, 2 from McDonald County, which is the Big 8 conference. Nixa, the COC represented. Bolivar, actually 3 players from McDonald County, and then Republic. CJ's seen all these teams in the regular season this past spring in high school baseball. So we set to do the 1-2 again. Endicott to Williams. Swung on a miss, and back-to-back strikeouts here to start the third. 2 down now. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Travis Leaf from McDonald County. He'll step in the first time to see Endicott. Five strikeouts now for Endicott. First pitch up high for a ball. The 1-0. Fastball outside corner, called strike. Endicott doing a good job working the ball in and out. Up and down. The 1-1. Fastball, same spot, outside corner for called strike 2. Endicott gets a sign from Haynes, sets, delivers the 1-2. Fastball, same spot again. 3 fastballs on the outside corner, and Leaf down looking as Leaf strikes out, and Endicott strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 2.5, Thunder lead 3-0. You're listening to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field, Marion Family Sports Complex in Neosho Middle School in Neosho, Missouri for fall baseball weekend number 2 for the CJ Thunder. Game number 4 of the fall is they're 3-0, and they have a 3-0 lead here as we go to the bottom of the third. Due up for the Thunder, 3-4-5. It'll be Deacon Endicott, Brody Pant, and Cooper Viedix. Endicott reached on a drop third strike back in the first inning, came around and scored. Second run. He sees another off-speed pitch for a strike. 0-1 the count. It's pretty much what he saw his first at-bat was nothing but off-speed pitches. The 0-1. Another one. That one's going to be chopped towards the hole. That'll be backhanded by Parent. Long throw, not in time. So infield single for Deacon Endicott as he chops the off-speed pitch into the hole. Nice backhand by Parent, just not enough on it to get to Endicott in time. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Brody Pant. He did the same thing his first at-bat. Hit a chopper into the hole between third and short. It was backhanded by Parent, but had no play at first with the speedy Pant. As Endicott leads off from first, being held by Leaf. He'll chop this one foul. The 0-1 rides up high and tight to Pant. That'll make the count 1-1. Pant's already been hit 3 times this fall. Not looking for number 4 right here. He singled and scored in the first. He's 1 for 1 today. 2 for 3 on the fall. The 1-1. That one's going to be chop foul. The first of 2 today for the Thunder. We plan on bringing you both games. First game was supposed to be 9 o'clock. We got underway at 10:01. Second, due to the weather. Second game, tentatively scheduled for 1. I would expect more of a 2 o'clock or later. The 1-2 to Pant. Off-speed pitch in the turf. Nice block by Clift, and that'll keep Endicott at first. 2-2 now the count. On the turf at Neosho High School baseball field. Roy B. Shaver Field. The 2-2. That one's going to be spoiled into the screen, fouled back to the screen, so we'll reset 2-2. The 2-2. Minke to Pant. Off-speed pitch miss up high, so that'll run the count 3-2. See if Endicott's off with the pitch. Hit and run has been good to the Thunder this fall. 4 times executed 2 weeks ago and once today. The 3-2, no go, and then Pant will take it into the turf for a ball. So now, first 2 runners have reached base here to start the bottom of the third. Endicott singled into the hole between third and short. Now Pant on with a walk, and that'll bring up Cooper Viedix. Viedix RBI single, his hit and run RBI single back in the first. Scored the second run. First pitch, outside corner called strike. When Mesley went to cover second base on the stolen base, Viedix just stepped at it and sort of served it towards the hole for an executed hit and run. 0-1, that off-speed pitch is into the turf. That'll be a ball. Mesley holding on Endicott right now, so the right side is open once again for Viedix. Unfortunately, his front foot flies so far open towards the third base side, he really has to throw his hands at it, try to get the ball to go to right field. The 1-1 into the turf, blocked by Cliff, no advance. Nice block by Cliff.
Right, talk to one about holding the trail runner.
As Clift will go out and have a conference with Minke.
Come over here and say that, big boy. Why don't you come over here and say that?
So after the conference on the mound, we'll reset 2 balls, 1 strike. Endicott leading off from second. Pant from first. Fastball stepped on at first. It was a 1 hopper to Leaf, who fielded it. So he'll get Vedix 3 unassisted. No play at second base as Pant was on his horse, and then Endicott goes to third. So runners on second and third and 1 out now. Robinson had the same situation as last time up. He ended up RBI fielder's choice to third. Fastball, first pitch he sees, called strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Hit a chopper to third that Epling fielded and came home, but not in time to get Pant. This time it's Endicott at third and Pant on second. The 0-1. That misses down. 1-1 the count. Minke sets and delivers the 1-1. Off-speed pitch breaks right in there for a strike. That'll run the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Senior at Webb City High School. Played with the Thunder back in 2021 season. The 1-2. Fastball misses away. That'll run the count 2-2. The rest of the Thunder are all seniors at Carl. Breyer, senior at Webb. The 2-2. That one's going to be singled towards center, and it's going to get down. 1 run's going to score. They're waving Pant from second as the ball gets down, and Robinson, he's going to roll into second base with a 2 RBI single. He'll take second base on the error as Johnson misplayed it. So 2-run single now. That's 3 RBIs today for Robinson. Give him Give him 4 on the fall. And that'll bring up Caleb Bernard. Bernard, first pitch he sees, fouls it off. Bernard popped up to Minke for the second out back in the first inning. Now 5-0 Thunder lead. That curveball misses away. That'll run the count 1-1. The right fielder, Caleb Bernard. Mesley holding on. Robinson at second base with a good lead. Fastball misses down low. That'll run the count to 2-1. Minke sets and delivers the 2-1. Fastball misses away. Robinson, almost halfway to third base, goes ahead and goes on back. Catcher Logan Haynes on deck. Two RBI single to center for Robinson, the hit here. 5-0 now. That pitch misses down on inside, and that'll be a 5-pitch walk issued to Bernard. So now first and second with 1 out. That'll bring up Logan Haynes. Haynes come in today 286 on the fall, 2 for 7. Has drove in 2 runs on the fall, looking for a third RBI here. He popped up to the catcher, his counterpart Clift, to end the first inning. 0 for 1 today. First pitch he sees from Minke, off-speed pitch, caught the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Fastball is going to be lifted over second base, and that's going to get down for a hit. Robinson's going around third, and here comes Caleb Bernard towards third. So a one-out RBI single for Logan Haynes will drive in the sixth run as Bernard goes first to third. That'll bring up Axton Davenport. 6-0 now, Thunder lead. First and third, one out. Davenport steps in. He struck out looking for the first out of the second inning. Foul tip, squeezed and held by Cliff for a strike. The 0-1, there goes Haynes. That ball's going to be fouled just down the first base line. The hit and run was on again, and they tried to hit behind the runner, and that line drive down the first base line was just foul. So 0-2 now the count as Haynes goes back. First and third, hit and run. Like I said 2 weeks ago, Thunder 4 times executed the hit and run perfect. Today, they're 1 for 1 on the hit and run and almost had another one there. The 0-2, Minke to Davenport. Fastball upstairs, and Davenport chased it for a strike. So that'll be the second out here in the bottom of the third. 6-0, Thunder lead. 3-run first, now a 3-run third. Thomas Hull step in. He's 1 for 1 today with his first hit on the fall. He's 1 for 4 on the fall. 2 outs, runners on first and third. Now he's looking for his first RBI of the fall. First pitch. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. Called a strike, but Haynes stakes second. So now second and third with 2 outs. With Hull up the plate. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch fouled off. That'll run the count 0-2. Hull slowed his swing down to spoil that off-speed pitch. And the 0-2, Cliff sign to Minke. Minke sets and delivers to Hull. Fastball misses in. That'll run the count 1-2. Braden Larry waits on deck. Hull started the game as the extra hitter. He came in to play second base in the second. 1-2 pitch. Minke to Hull. Fastball outside corner called strike 3. And that'll end the Thunder third. So there were 3 runs on 3 hits. No error, or excuse me, 1 error and 2 left on base. After 3 complete, Thunder lead 6-0. You're listening to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field. Marion Family Sports Complex at Neosho Middle School in Neosho, Missouri for fall baseball weekend number 2 for the CJ Thunder. As we go to the top of the fourth, Thunder leads 6-0. Wholesale defensive changes for the Thunder as Brody Pant moves from third base to the bump. He'll in relief of Deacon Endicott. Endicott goes 3 innings, walks 2, strikes out 6, allows no hits in his 3 innings of work. So Pant's now on the mound, making his second appearance of the fall. That'll be Aiden Spencer at third, Cooper Vidick's now at short, Thomas Hull at second, Brian Robinson remains at first, and the outfield still left to right, Davenport, Larry, and Bernard. As we go to the top of the fourth, due up for the 417 Icon, it'll be their 12-hole hitter, Caden Campbell, the extra hitter from Republic, and then the top of the order will be Jackson Parent, Ty Mesley. So 12-1-2 due up here for 417 Icon. And Campbell, the extra hitter for Republic, he'll face Pant in his first at-bat. Endicott faced 2 over the minimum in his 3 innings of work. The 2 leadoff walks in the second. First pitch from Pant. Fastball outside corner called strike 1. The 0-1. Fouled off. Now to run the count 0-2. The right-hander Pant developing the ball with the lead in the top of the 7th. We're going to win a ball game. 2 saves during high school ball last spring. He's pitched 1 inning so far this fall and struck out 2 in his 1 inning of work. He's ahead in the count 0-2 here as the off-speed pitch is into the turf and blocked by Haynes. That'll run the count 1-2. Right-handed hitting Campbell, the extra hitter from Republic, members of the COC conference. The 1-2. That'll be fouled back to the screen. So we'll reset 1-2. The 1-2, Pant. That one's going to be spoiled and sprayed foul into the Thunder dugout down the first base line, scattering the plethora of coaches down there. Endicott, Vidick, and Spencer. Spencer just sat on his bucket outside the dugout. It was Endicott that went bailing out of there. And Deacon's on the bench with his dad over there right now after 3 innings of work on the bump. So we'll reset and do 1-2 once again. Pant. Well, Pant's going to step off and reset himself. Gets a sign from Haynes. Shake off, shake off. Now he gets what he wants. And the 1-2. Ooh, knuckleball. I don't know if you saw that. I mean, even Pant's laughing. Pant's laughing about it. I think Campbell's laughing about it. It's like, was that what I think it was? That's the nice thing about fall baseball. Everybody's really having a good time enjoying this. But, yeah, Pant dropped down sidearm and threw a knuckleball up there that was spoiled by Campbell. So we do 1-2 again. Fastball, that one's down in the turf. That'll be missed down over a ball. So the count now goes to 2-2 after 3 straight foul balls. You have to understand, a lot of the players on both teams know each other because you have players from 417 that play in the COC, the Ozark Mountain Conference, and the Big 8 that all see CJ High School in high school ball, and then in summer ball, a lot of them play with the same travel ball teams. Off-speed pitch called strike 3. 3 guys making a play on it, and it'll be Robinson in foul territory that'll retire Parent on the pop-up in foul territory. So 2 down now here in the top of the fourth in a 6-0 ball game as Ty Mesley, the second baseman from Ash Grove, steps in. So 2 down here in the top of the fourth. I was a little worried this morning with the Carl Junction hosting homecoming last night. 41-34 loss to Logan Rogersville, that maybe the homecoming hangover would hit the boys, but there's another knuckleball from Pant that misses up high. That one's swung on a miss for a strike. So Mesley, he's 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center field to Larry, who made the catch on his knees in the first inning. Fastball, called strike 2. That'll run the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, yeah, Carl Junction, they were 3-0 on the season, first time since 2015. Lost their first game last night. They're now 3-1 on the season. Off-speed pitch, missed down low for a ball. Nobody likes losing on homecoming, and nobody likes losing at home in a conference game. The 2-2, Pant to Haynes. Nope, laid off. That'll run the count full 3-2. Pant lines and deals. Fastball right down the pipe, called strike 3. So Pant in his inning of work strikes out 2, but he goes perfect. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 3.5, Thunder leads 6-0. You listen to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field, Marion Family Sports Complex in Neosho Middle School in Neosho, Missouri for fall baseball. CJ Thunder in weekend number 2 of fall baseball action. They lead 6-0 here as we go to the bottom of the 4th, and they will face a new pitcher as 417 Icon will send the right-hander Caden Campbell, who started the game as the extra hitter. He'll go to the bump. The right-hander from Republic takes over for Roman Minke, the right-hander from Logan Rogersville here in the 4th inning. So he'll see the top of the order. As Braden Larry steps in, he's 1 for 2 today with a triple to right center, a run scored, and he flew out to center his last at-bat. Top of the order here, 3rd time through the lineup for the Thunder. First pitch he sees, well, this is out wide for a ball. Campbell, it's kind of a submarine delivery. Gets the ball out, drops it down at a tough angle. That fastball misses up high for a ball, runs the count 2-0. Larry's walked 4 times on the fall. He's ahead 0 here. Facing the submarine delivery of Caden Campbell from Republic. And that one runs the count 3-0. The 3-0. Then a 4-pitch walk. Larry walks for the 5th time of fall baseball. Has scored 5 runs, but doing his job as the leadoff hitter, getting on base. And the Thunder had the leadoff hitter on for the 3rd inning, 3rd time today. And I'll bring up Aiden Spencer. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out. He's going to punch that one in the gap in right center, and it's going to get down for a hit. Larry's around second, motoring for third, as in Spencer will move up 90 feet. Now they're going to try to score Larry. The relay comes home, and he's going to be safe. Wow. What hustle from Larry, scoring from first base as the Williams bobbled the ball on right, allowing Spencer to move up. So go single E9 allows Spencer to move up and Larry to score from first base. And that'll be the 7th run of the ball game as first pitch from Campbell to Endicott misses up high for a ball. The 1-0. That one's going to be a hard ground ball that Epling fields on 2 bounces and across to Leaf in time to get Endicott 5-3, and Spencer will move up 90 feet. So runner on third now with 1 out. So Pant will step in. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk, a single, 2 runs scored. Comes up with an opportunity to drive in and run here with Spencer at third with 1 out. First pitch he sees is up high for a ball. 7-0. Thunder lead here. Bottom of the 4th. That one tails away for a ball. 2-0 the count to Pant. The 2-0. That one's going to be popped up sky high. It's going to be Parent, the shortstop, in shallow center field. As Spencer tags, he's coming home. Another play at the plate, not in time. So how about an RBI pop-up sac fly? So another run across here in the 4th inning. That makes it 8-0. So 2 down now as Cooper Vidic steps in. He's 1 for 2 on the day with RBI single and ground out to first back in the 3rd. RBI single in the 1st, ground out to first in the 3rd. That'll punch that one back and out of play. 8-0 Thunder lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Vidic's the 5-hole hitter today. The 0-1. Runs in and hits him. So Vidic's will go to first base as the dugout gives him grief for wearing it. I think they're actually celebrating the fact that Vidic's was hit by a pitch, and that'll bring up Briar Robinson. 1 for 2 today with 3 RBI. He had a fielder's towards the RBI in the 1st and then a 2-run. Drove in 2. His last at-bat. There goes Vidic, steals second base. He'll be in there safely. Well, correction. I guess he's out on the stolen base. So go 2-6 on the put out. So 2 runs on 1 hit. There were 1 error and no one left on base. So after 4 complete, Thunder lead 8-0. You're listening to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field, Marion Family Sports Complex at Neosho Middle School in Neosho, Missouri for fall baseball. As CJ Thunder compete in their second tournament of the fall. And they're having an 8-0 lead here against 417 Icon. As we go to the top of the fifth, Icon will send to the plate 3-4-5, Briar Clift, David Johnson, and Zane Stewart. The catcher, Briar Clift from Dadeville. He'll step in. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He popped up to end the first inning. He'll face Brody Pant for his second inning work, and first time Clift has faced him. First pitch down the pipe, swung on a miss for a strike. That off-speed pitch is spoiled. That'll run the count to 0-2. Head coach Tyler Hartley engaging in conversation with Aiden Spencer down at third base. The 0-2 Pant to Clift. Fastball fouled back to the screen. Defense still the same for the Thunder. Spencer at third base. Vedix at short. Hull at second. Robinson at first. And the outfield has been the same all day. Davenport, Larry, and Bernard left to right on your video screen. So we reset the 0-2. Pant. Off-speed pitch called. Strike 3. And catches Clift looking. So another strikeout for Thunder pitching. That's the third for Pant. And the 9th strikeout of the day for Thunder pitching. 6 for Endicott, now 3 for Pant. 1 out now for the left-handed hitting David Johnson, the center fielder from Logan Rogersville. He'll face Pant for the first time. That pitch misses inside for a ball. Johnson led off the second inning with a walk. And he's ahead in the count now, 2-0. He followed with a walk. Thunder has had runners on first and second with no outs. Got a ground ball and back-to-back strikeouts to get out of the jam. And now Johnson's ahead in the count, 3-0. The 3-0 right down the pipe for a strike. As the clouds start to increase in coverage here at the ballpark. The 3-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. Was set into the hole, field backhanded by Vedix. Across the diamond, in time. What a play by Vedix. Backhander deep in the hole. And Johnson getting down the line. Vedix comes up with the throw, and it's in time to get Johnson 6-3. Vedix to Robinson. So 2 outs now here in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up Zane Stewart. He walked against Endicott, his first at-bat. First pitch he sees from Pant down the pipe for a strike. Thought for sure that was going to get through for a base hit. Knuckleball into the turf. I'll run the count 1-1. Pant experimenting with the knuckleball. He's been throwing fastball, off speed, and then knuckleball. There's a fastball into the turf, 2-1. This is his second appearance of the fall. 2 weeks ago, he pitched 1 inning of relief, and this is his second inning of relief today. Fastball down the pipe for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 2 down here in the top of the fifth in an 8-0 ball game. Home plate umpire Brad Shorter with his partner Bill Mulholland in the field. The 2-2 off-speed pitch, that'll be fouled back to the screen. We'll reset 2-2. $70 degrees now as the cloud cover is slid in. There is still rain nearby. Trying to drop to the south of us. Off-speed pitch, swung on a miss for another strikeout, and that'll end the top of the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base after 4.5. Thunder lead 8-0. Listen to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network. Welcome back, baseball fans, to Roy B. Shaver Field at Marion Family Sports Complex in Neosho Middle School in Neosho, Missouri for fall baseball. As we head to the bottom of the fifth, CJ Thunder lead 8-0 over 417 Icon. Weekend number 2 of fall baseball in the CJ Thunder Reunion Tour, the last ride of the Thunder. This group of boys have played travel ball together from the time they were 8 and under all the way until 2021, started high school, and now they're seniors in high school and decided to get back together one last time for some weekend tournaments before they enjoy their spring season of their senior year. First pitch here in the bottom fifth is skied towards center, or actually going to be shallow center, as the shortstop parent will step out and retire Robinson on one pitch and a fly ball out. So pop up Robinson. So one out here in the bottom of the fifth, real quick. Robinson, he was at the bat when Vidic got caught stealing to end the fourth inning. That'll bring up Caleb Bernard. Bernard's 0 for 1 today with a pop-up to the pitcher and a walk and a run scored. And first pitch he sees is going to be skied towards right. That's going to be Williams coming on, and he's not going to get there as the ball drops, and Bernard, he motors into second base. So a one-out double down the right field line for Bernard. So that'll bring up Logan Haynes, the catcher. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single in the third. Comes up with Bernard at second and 1 out. First pitch he sees, misses up high for a ball. (1-0) as Caden Campbell comes set. He's out for his second inning worth, the right-hand submarine from Republic. Swung on a miss by Haynes. That'll even count 1-1. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on second here in the fifth in an 8-0 ball game. Bernard bluffs going, and Haynes tries to go to right field with it. He wasn't sure if the hit and run was back on again, but Haynes was trying to go to right with it. So that'll make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. The right-hand submarine delivery to these right-hand hitters. There goes Bernard, heck of a jump. That pitch misses wide. That'll run the count to 2-2. Bernard takes third base without a throw. Heck of a jump. The 2-2 is belted to deep left field. Sanderson's going to get a beat on it and track it down, but it's going to go as a sac fly as Haynes barrels up one. So fly out to deep left for Haynes, but his second RBI of the day is Bernard comes around to score. So 9-0 now. So 2 outs as Davenport stecks in. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts today. And that pitch goes behind him for a ball. 9-0, Thunder lead here. Bottom of the 5th. That pitch misses up and in for a ball. 2-0 now to Davenport. The 2-0. Foul tip squeezed by Clift. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 2 weeks ago here, Davenport 3 for 3. A pair of singles and a triple to center. The 2-1. Fastball down the pipe for a strike. That'll run the count 2-2. Thunder with a triple today. Leadoff triple by Braden Larry. The 2-2 misses away. That'll run the count full 3-2. So Campbell go full with the 9-hole hitter Axton Davenport, the left fielder. The 3-2 is going to be single right back into the middle. Line drive base hit for Davenport. His 4th hit of the fall. His first of the day. Now he's 1 for 3 on the day and sits at first base as the 10-hole hitter, the second baseman, Thomas Hull, steps in. So he's 1 for 2 on the day. Single back with 1 out in the second and struck out to end the third looking. First time he'll see Campbell today. The submarine right-hander. That pitch misses away for a ball. Braden Larry waits on. Fastball tails away from the lefty, but catches the outside corner for a strike. That'll run the count 1-1. Campbell set the 1-1. It's going to be driven towards right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Another hit for Hull. He's now 2 for 3 on the day as Davenport rounds second, heads for third, and he'll be in the third there as Hull goes to second on the throw. So Hull with his second hit of the day, second of the fall. He's now 2 for 3 today. That'll bring up Braden Larry, looking for his first RBI of the fall. He's got 2 on and 2 outs here. The perfect time to drive in a couple. Larry, 1 for 2 on the day. Triple to start the game. Flew out to center and then walked his last at-bat. A pair of runs scored. Has scored 6 runs this fall. Doing a great job as a leadoff hitter, getting on base and getting around. First pitch he sees, he fouls off the plate. Make the count 0-1. The 0-1 misses away. That'll be a ball. 1-1 to count. First pitch today was 10:01, so we are an hour and 28 minutes into this game right now. So it's 11:29. That pitch is in on the hands and popped up on the infield. Who's going to make the play? And it's going to be Parent who retires Larry on the infield flyout. So for the Thunder, there was 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. And I believe they just called ball game. So your final score will be 9-0 for the Thunder. 9 runs on 11 hits. And they committed no errors. For 417 Icon, no runs on no hits. They committed 2 errors. And that's the ball game. Final score, CJ Thunder win 9-0. They go to 4-0 on the fall, while 417 Icon falls to 4-2 on the fall. Special thanks to Brian Vedix and the Thunder coaching staff for setting up the broadcast today. The Thunder Moms for presenting it. Pinnacle Bank is our sponsor. I'm Craig Hall, giving you the final score for the last time. CJ Thunder win this one 9-0. Stick around, baseball fans. We'll have more baseball action coming your way later this afternoon as the Thunder will be back in action at about 2:15. As soon as we know, we'll get it on the line. So be sure to tune back in. So for CJ Thunder Baseball, you've been listening to CJ Thunder Baseball on the CJ Thunder Radio Network.